Tommy, Dave, a great start to the Steel Park Cup here in Corby. First game, Corby 1, Porto 1. Must be pleased with the result and the performance of your players.
Massively delighted. I think we did a lot of work on Thursday. We just said, but that's the pleasing side of it for us. We did a lot of work on the defensive side, and thought the lads, it was a makeshift back four, with obviously Chris Grover's pulling out the warm-up and Dwayne being at a wedding, coped really well with it, and that was the most pleasing thing for me. Mills's goal, individual brilliance, and I think the fans will agree, it was a good game of football. It was entertaining, it was competitive, tackles going in, and both the goals I think were, like individual brilliance.
Anton Brown was stepped into that back four, of course. He wasn't wandering up and down the pitch as he was versus Wolves last week. Is that where you prefer to play him, or would you rather have him in the middle of the park?
No, Anton's been brought in as a holding midfielder, but we knew obviously Anton can fill in that position. So in terms of the squad, I think it's vital the fact that Chris Carruthers can play in there, Anton can play in there, and we have got that strength and depth in terms of that position now.
Let's talk about Chris Carruthers. He pulled out after an injury during the pre-warm-up. What's actually gone wrong? Is it major?
I don't think so. I think it's more of a precaution. Obviously we kick off 2 weeks from today, and he's got a slight niggle in his calf, so it's not really worth pushing.
That's a fair point. Great goal by Greg Mills, of course. Maisie run into the edge of the box before firing low past the keeper. At that point, it looked like Porto were on top of the game, but that kind of turned it all around in Corby's favour. We
knew we'd have to soak up a lot of possession today and defend really disciplined, and a lot of organisation and communication between the back four and the midfield. So we expected that, you know, and the fact that the goal actually came from Spencer Weir-Daly, and something that me and Clarke have been into him. You need to hold that ball up, retain possession, and the end result was that. Like I say, Mills is that player. He's that touch at his feet, and Mills has done that his whole career. He's a very good player. We said that at half time. He doesn't realise how good he is and how key he is in this team. Any disappointment towards the second goal or their equalising goal? No, so I think some refs, some officials might have given a foul in midfield, but it wasn't a dirty tackle. I think it was a bit shoulder to shoulder. So we let it play on. I don't think we reacted very well. But like I said, the kids weaved through 3 tackles and slotted it in. I think Anton's got a toe on it as well. So I'd say it was 2 really good goals. I'm not going to begrudge that. Dave, looking at fitness here, the 2 games over a weekend here at Steel Park, of course a run out last Tuesday evening as well. It's all about fitness. They've got to step up to the mark, the Corby Town players, haven't they?
Yeah, sure, and they're getting the opportunity to. It is a big stretch on the body. Playing 90 minutes consecutively over the weekend's tough, but it's what we need to be able to perform at the highest level in the Conference North.
Of course, looking at the Porto team, they were very leggy, they were very quick, and they look like fit lads. These are no mugs, aren't they? They certainly ran out your boys this afternoon.
Well, some of them are third-year pros. They're live footballers. That's what they do. But they have a lot of depth in their squad as well. They're bringing on equally good players for the second half, and obviously that stretches us. But I think we dealt with it well, and we defended really well at times.
How are you going to cope with the fitness for tomorrow? Another big game versus PFZ here at Steel Park in Steel Park Cup.
We'll review all the lads. They're all getting rubs and protein shakes and things now, so we'll have a look at them probably tonight and then tomorrow morning, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. But I'm sure we've got some fit lads in there, so I think we'll be all right.
Fitness level seems to be fine for tomorrow, Tommy. Do you think you'll get a run out yourself?
No chance. I saw PSV training yesterday. It was too sharp for me. I'm not near that. The boys deserve this opportunity to play in this tournament, and we have got players. We've got, obviously Dwayne will be coming back into the squad tomorrow. He's at a wedding today, so he'll be a massive boost for us, to be honest with you, I think, tomorrow, and something that he's relishing, and the fans will relish again. And we go again. We have to judge, and like Dave said, you know, we're very fortunate that we do have the supplement sponsorship for living, and long may that continue, because it's a massive help for us. It's a great thing here at Corby at the moment today, this weekend, the Steel Park Cup. Tremendous thing to take part in, and a great thing for the town. It is, and you know, I think hopefully Liverpool's squad for tomorrow will be announced very shortly, and a few more fans will come down tomorrow. So I think they really need to support us this weekend. It would be great to see the likes of Benteke and maybe some other big names turning up for the Reds tomorrow, wouldn't it? It would. Obviously, we'll have to wait on that team selection. Obviously, them players have been training with that 21s development team this week, and we'll just have to wait and see who comes tomorrow. Well done today, good result. Take it forward, and of course, a big game against Leicester City next weekend. Looking forward to that. Yeah, always. You know, that's where I was brought up as a player, and Dave as well. You know, it's always good coming up against your old clubs, and it's nice to see old faces, and it'll be good. Hopefully we'll get a result though, not something like last year.
Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks, Joe.
Cheers.